Hey, critics, and welcome back to the Critic Chronicles YouTube channel where you get commentary reviews and tabloid news. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. First off, congratulations to Sherri Shepherd. She just received her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I believe it's the 2,827th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Niecy Nash, Tyler Perry were just a few friends that was there to celebrate Sherri, and she gave a speech in front of an audience of folks there to celebrate her, looking radiant in her purple dress and, of course, her bob flipped hair. It was flipped up, by the way. In her, she had a touching speech where she basically talked about running towards your dreams and never giving up. And even Niecy Nash, when she did the speech, just regarding Sherri, she specifically talked about the fact that there's stuff that Sherri went through, honey, that we may never know. But overall, Sherri confirmed that even through the tears, even through the doubt, she still had the support of the Lord himself. So shout out to Sherri Shepherd and congratulations again on getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And now, y'all, let's kind of get into it. We're going to start off with Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr., who is on page 31 of the National Enquirer with newsflash sex payoffs, all because he reportedly cannot keep his hands to himself. And a judge basically was like, look, I know you're an Oscar winner, but you're going to have to pay. And he actually had to pay 300 plus $1,000 to pay off a woman by the name of Kelsey Harbert, whom he's accused of groping at a Manhattan watering hole at Times Square Magic Hour rooftop bar at the Moxie Hotel on June the 9th, 2019. Now, there is reportedly surveillance footage of basically Gooding putting his hand on her thigh and then reaching for her breast. The civil judgment ordered the actor to cough up again over 300 plus $1,000 in damages, which included $200,000 in punitive damages as well. Now, the article continues to say that the actor was granted a plea deal in a related sex crime case in a Manhattan criminal court in 2019, alleging that he groped and kissed Harbert and two other women. Okay, so it was more than one person that was a part of this. The deal basically, though, did require Mr. Gooden to apologize to Harbert, as well as another woman who had accused him of pinching her buttocks at the Tao restaurant in Lower Manhattan. He was later, though, able to withdraw his misdemeanor plea and pled down to a harassment violation is what he was able to get the plea down to, wiping basically his criminal record after he agreed to go to therapy. Cuba has been accused of sexual attacks by at least a dozen women, all of which he has denied, even though, y'all, he has apologized and there was a camera footage. This, though, according to him, is no fault of his own. Allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? Allegedly. Star Magazine reminds us that His, Hers, and Ours has premiered on Lifetime with Taye Diggs this month. I believe it was actually this past Saturday, November the 1st. Was that Saturday or Friday? Saturday was November the 1st, and so that's when the movie was released on Lifetime. Entertainment Tonight posted the trailer a few weeks ago, and it's giving exactly what it's supposed to give. I will admit that I've said this before. I feel like the direction that we've gone with the Terry McMillan presents Lifetime movies have been spot on, exactly what I've been personally looking for. I used to actually watch growing up as a kid a lot of the Lifetime movies that they would have, and I wanted so much more representation. And so I'm so glad that I feel the Terry McMillan movies really do showcase, yes, that representation, stories for us as well. And so I'm just excited about the Terry McMillan Presents and what that is going to continue to offer in the future. The newest entry into the movie series, of course, I just said, is His, Hers, and Ours. It's basically a romantic dramedy about a single dad. His name is Darius, which is played by Taye Diggs, who freaks out when he catches his teenage daughter Kai in bed with her boyfriend Isaiah. He then decides that, or excuse me, the mother of Isaiah decides that she gonna show up and chew Darius out. But suddenly, guess what? Darius is like, your mama fine. And the teenagers are not the only ones that are wanting to hook up, okay? It's perfect for anybody who loves a great getting your groove back love story, says Star Magazine. And I will admit, though, that during an interview that Taye Diggs about Taye Diggs did about the movie, he did share that sort of his personal experiences that he's had in the past has truly added to the authenticity of the movie as well as the role and the depth that he has to the role as well. So congratulations, Tay, and also congratulations as well to Terry McMillan. Please continue to do this, girl. Don't stop, girl. I hope it's a whole bunch of child. I'm ready to just kind of say instead of lifetime of anything, I'm ready for it to say McMillan time. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Terry, let's do it. Let's do it, girl. Congratulations also again to Rihanna as well as ASAP Rocky. They, as a reminder, welcomed their daughter Rocky on September the 13th. And they already, of course, have two sons, Riot and RZA. It was announced on Instagram September the 24th, I believe, of the birth of her daughter. So now she has a daughter to add to the bunch. Rihanna also recently stepped out with her man, baby ASAP Rocky, looking gorgeous as always. And while Rihanna is busy being a mother and a mogul, her husband ASAP Rocky just filmed a New York City. Did I say husband? Her husband, y'all heard me, ASAP Rocky just filmed a New York City commercial where he got down on one knee for the Chanel commercial with, I think her name is Margaret Qualley, I believe is how I say her last name. But it was only for a commercial, y'all. It was only for a commercial. Rocky is also celebrating his movie releases that he's had this year, including Spike Lee's Highest to Lowest that he released, I believe it was back in August. But the most information that I was able to find was a latest interview that actually ASAP Rocky did where he was talking about, yes, this is great. He's celebrating the movies, the release, and all of the things, but he's enjoying fatherhood the most. With the quote to a magazine, what's really fly is raising a family, bro. Love them. I love being there. So shout out to ASAP Rocky as well as Rihanna. They are looking like they are living the life, and not just living the life, but happily living the life, because there's definitely a difference. And while Beyonce might be the superstar, Blue Ivy definitely takes the spotlight, especially after her global tour with her mama, right? Now, I like to think of it as this. I like to think of the fact that the Renaissance tour was for Blue Ivy. The Cowboy Carter tour, though, was for the twins, okay? Specifically, little sister Rumi, okay? And then that alcohol line that Beyonce introduced us to, the Sir Carter, it was for her only son, Sir. Now, not literally, but financially. That's a guess, alleged. That's just an opinion, okay? Do I need to put alleged in front of opinion? At this point, the way everybody be talking, everything is alleged, including my name. I think that's what Tasha K says, including her name is alleged. Well, just to follow up on the article, 13-year-old Blue Ivy attended the Angel Ball alongside her grandma, Miss Tina Knowles. Now, Tina, that's how you really find out the business. Y'all out here playing, trying to look at Beyonce Instagram. Beyonce don't be telling nobody nothing. You know who tell us something? Miss Tina Knowles. That's who tell us, baby, because Beyonce do not keep us informed of what's going on, okay? But Miss Tina, come on, Miss Tina. Miss Tina let us know what's going on with Solange, as well as Beyonce, okay? As well as Kelly, if she wanted to, child. Her niece as well, that she considers to be her daughter. So all the folks in her book, if you had a chance to read or listen to it on audiobook, Mama Tina's latest book that she did, yeah, I have to admit that she brags on all of her daughters. And I know she has some other adopted kids as well that she considers to be, she's a mother too. But shout out to Mama Tina Knowles. Thank you for keeping us on the inside scoop of the true Beehive when Beyonce be holding back information. Come on now. When she did post that photo of Blue Ivy at the ball, the Angel Ball, it was actually on Beyonce's Instagram account, and everybody could not help but to notice how much more grown that Blue Ivy looks, even though she is 13, right, as a reminder, but she just looked so great. So Beyonce, congratulations, girl. It's all looking good. And congratulations as well to Mama Tina. We appreciate the fact that you keep us up on everything that's going on with the family. Okay. Speaking of congratulations to Cynthia Erivo, who is on the cover of Harper's Bazaar 2025 November the issue. November issue. Stick around, y'all, and I'm gonna tell you how you can check it out for free. Speaking of free, Stephen A. Smith. Nothing's free about him. I just wanted to kind of throw in a little segue there. He's getting a new partner for his show, ESPN's First Take, says the tabloids, and her name is Shay Cornett, who anchors afternoon episodes of Sports Center. Now, she's going to be replacing Molly, who reportedly was demanding a bigger role, according to the report. And while reportedly Molly and Steven were not great pals, according to this. Their relationship was also strained. Steven did offer some comments about her leaving, where he basically just insisted that it was something regarding to loyalty, right? He said it's not about Molly and mentioned the importance of loyalty. So who knows what the truth is, but congratulations to Shay on your transition into the role, if you have not already. And Serena Williams was caught on page one of Us Weekly being photobombed by her youngest daughter, Adira, during her selfie photo captioning, just a mom trying to take a picture, but I keep getting photobombed. Also, speaking of looking good, or should I say looking bomb, girl, you was looking good in that red dress, Serena. So whatever medication that they got you on, honey, it look like it's working. It's working. It's working. You know, you selling that, and you look like you're selling it too. Not like that though, but let me just move on. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm trying to say she's selling something that she ain't selling, and she ain't selling that. I'm talking about the medication, y'all. The medication only. Don't come for me, hubby. Don't come for me like you came for Stephen A. Smith. But that's a story for a different day. Lakeith Stanfield is giving us King Country on page 27 of Us Magazine. And while I know him from acting, he also has a song with Kid Cudi and have even played in movies like Play Dirty, Roof Man, and Die, My Love. Plus, according to the report, he has about 4 more movies that's in the works just this year. So, Mr. Stanfield, you're a man on the move and on a mission. Congratulations, Lakeith. Congratulations as well to Vanessa Williams. She's showing out and looking radiant in green on page 21 of Hello Magazine. She's celebrating at the Black Excellence Awards, where she actually received Entertainer of the Year. The event was held at the Grosvenor House London Hotel, recognizing the most powerful people of African Caribbean, and African American heritage in the UK. The Vogue World event was held in Los Angeles, and many Black Hollywood stars as well attended this event. It's a different event, of course, from the one over in the UK, but the Vogue World event was held in Los Angeles, and many Black Hollywood elite stars attended, including Taraji P. Henson, Cynthia Erivo, Winnie Harlow, Doja Cat, Angela Bassett. Shout out to Angela Bassett, who was wearing a Black Panther inspired outfit during the red carpet runway, and of course Viola Davis as well. Guests at the event saw basically historic cinematic costumes brought to life as the magazine celebrated film as well as fashion. And before we leave tonight, I just want to talk real quick about Dance Mom's star. Her name is it's Nia. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. Sioux. And she's basically a college graduate now. She's grown up. We probably known her, you know, when she was with JoJo Siwa and all the kids on the Dance Moms Lifetime show. Well, she has a brand new book, y'all. It's called Bottom of the Pyramid, where she basically discusses how she was consistently placed at the bottom of Abby Lee Miller's infamous pyramid during her seasons on Dance Moms, which pulled back the curtain on Abby Lee Dance Company's Junior Elite competition team in Pittsburgh. It's a memoir, the book is, and she is now an adult looking back on her experiences as a child while in the famous dance group. Now, while she did not attend the Dance Moms reunion, because she said it just did not feel like the right thing. She said she did not feel like it was a good place to go to, and her story would have been watered down, just like it has been in the past on the show when she was growing up. She also does an interview with Access Hollywood where she discusses most of the things talking about and her invite to the Victoria's Secret show. So she talks about her experiences, if she also has a relationship with some of the girls from the team. Some of them she actually do, but some of them she does not. In the book Bottom of the Pyramid, it is out right now, but she talks about her experiences also in college as well, and sort of what her mindset was like prior to going to college. If she should sit out for a while, should she go immediately? So a lot of those questions that when you're seeking to make a different decision or a different move, sort of like the questioning that goes on in your mind. But she specifically tells us what went on in her head before she officially went back to college. Congratulations on graduating as well. But in the meantime, if you want to see some of the past seasons of Dance Moms, you can check it out actually on Hoopla, which is a free platform made possible through our local library. As a reminder, our goal is to provide quality but juicy content from websites, digital magazines, and tabloids, most of which are sourced from our public library. Research from the National Library of Medicine show that there are an estimated 17,000 public libraries nationwide, totaling 4 million visits each day. Public libraries are civic organizations that are committed to providing invaluable resources beyond books that are free and open to the public. Get your library card to access thousands of resources today.